David.
Well, we're backstage at BOA 2012. Hi, Mike. How you doing?
All right, nice to meet you. Yeah.
And you? So, what brings you to BOA this year?
Just I don't know. Label said to come along and check it out. I wanted to see Machine Head and Drip Back as well. And yeah, I've got no other real reason, to be fair. Just chilling out. I've never been to BloodStock before, so.
Oh, you picked a good festival.
Yeah, it seems quite. It's quite nice to be in a smaller kind of setting for a outdoor festival, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite like it. Easy to walk around.
More sort of more friendly.
Yeah.
As you can see from the press area, compared with other festivals as well. So
yeah.
It's sort of like more of a lion's den. This one's more open. Everyone's running around. And I'm getting smacked hell by a BloodStock banner at the moment. So 2012, what's been happening?
2012. Oh, I've done an album with Adrian Smith. I don't know if you know that one. Primal Rock Rebellion.
Yeah.
And it's called Awoken Broken. It's out at the moment, and I did that, and I've just been doing press ever since then. Really, I flew to Tokyo as well, and I'm doing something over there with someone which I'm going to announce soon. And that's really, really exciting for me as well. So both of those things together, that's what I'm doing, yeah, right now.
So what was it like working with Adrian Smith?
Yeah, it was amazing. He's like a really inspiring, just nice, genuine person who's, and he, you know, he influenced me like in a creative sense and really helped me in certain ways which, you know, I haven't listened to people in before. You know what I mean? Like he really furthered my vocal approach kind of thing, melodically as well, you know what I mean? He, you know, kind of gave me a lot of belief.
Excellent.
So it was nice to work with him.
He always seems to be the quiet one. Always seems to be like the reserved, the quiet one. So as you described him, it's probably how people would ultimately perceive him as well. So.
Yeah. He's just a very nice dude, and he's so experimental compared to what a lot of people might have thought before. You know, but he's just really open. Like, if he hears something that sounds good, he goes with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So is there any plans for you and Adrian to possibly look at doing like a tour together?
There's no plans at the moment, but I mean, I'd love to do that, but there's no plans. So I can't say anything about that, but I'd like to.
Because he's quite a busy guy anyway.
Yeah, he's in America at the moment.
Yeah.
With Maiden.
Doing their Somewhere in Time return tour across the States, which back in '86 was absolutely brutal anyway.
Yeah.
A major tour, but for him to go back and do it again, so
it's amazing. So yeah, Maiden, obviously amazing band and really, really busy band. So yeah, it's hard to do anything around it, but you know, if there was a few shows to do, I think that would really benefit everything, like, you know, with the record and stuff. I'll do as well. So, yeah, man. Yeah. But have you heard the album?
I've heard a couple of like sound bites from it, which
fair. You should get the album, man.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's very much like, if you listen to one or two songs, you don't get the whole picture because we go in so many different like places, and we actually got a new video which was meant to be coming out soon, hopefully. And I mean, I shouldn't talk about it just yet, but I will anyway. But I won't tell you what song it is, but it kind of shows a little bit more versatility in what we do compared to what people have heard before. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really proud of it. I think it's from a personal point of view as well. I really, really stretched myself, and like I went to somewhere else vocally and also lyrically. I furthered myself, you know, personally. It's 6 years of experiences, you know what I mean? And then, you know, putting it all. So it was really nice because we got to hone the album. We got to like really, really, you know, go back to it because it was written when Adrian was on tour and then off tour, and I was in sick for the time as well, and I was on and off. So, and then, you know, we got real time to listen to it back and like think, why don't we do, you know, a lot of fresh ears, you know what I mean? Yeah. It was cool.
So as a musician yourself, were you always gifted, or did you have to do training? Or...
Gifted. You could take that in lots of ways. No, the only thing I ever got trained in was how to breathe. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? From there, and then once I learnt that, I was just trying to experiment in my own head and think, how do I do that? And if I mix that, and you know, I did a lot of it. Really, it's self-taught, and then Adrian just gave me like belief in myself melodically. Like, I didn't believe that I could do certain things, and he just encouraged me. You know what I mean?
That's really good to have someone to give you the encouragement as well to actually push your boundaries a little bit further to do things which you never thought you'd be able to do yourself. So you must be really proud of what you've accomplished.
No, I personally am, yeah, and I also I'm really appreciative of Adrian. Like, you know, just how giving he is as a person and musician, and you know what I mean. He's so it's really nice to work with him on the album and stuff. And I think we've created something really fresh, and it's worth checking out the entire thing. And buying it like to everyone if they can. They can take like an hour out. I think it's worth it, you know what I mean? Because it's not like a usual side project which people hear like, oh yeah, they've done that, yeah, it won't be that good. I think it's really, well, I'm really proud of it. We created something, you know, coming from Sick, you know, which people remember me from, and Iron Maiden, you know, it don't sound like either. It's something fresh and new, but it's worth, you know.
New approach.
Worth going to check out.
That's the thing sometimes with the industry as well. You need to have something that's really fresh, and it draws people's attentions in deeper and say, well, I didn't realise this guy could do this.
Exactly.
I didn't realise these guys had that. How they work together, how they collaboration together, really works. Because sometimes, like you said, there's like the super projects, sideline projects, which
just a bit shit. But this one isn't, in my opinion. Go and check it out if you can. Anyone or whatever. It's www.primalrockrebellion.com. You can get the album from there and listen to snippets of the whole album. But it's just worth going and getting it. Yeah, man.
So what does the rest? You obviously said that's something you can't really talk about. But what does the rest of 2012 hold for you personally?
I don't know, man. I really don't. I plan. Right, what I plan to do is I plan to try and promote as much as I can for Primal Rock Rebellion, and then the next thing is just kind of keep this thing going, which I've got in Tokyo in England, which is really, really, really totally like got me buzzing, and everyone in the project, which is hopefully going to be a live band, is really, really buzzing as well. And so it's just. I wish I could say more, but there's no point in saying more until you're ready. Like So
giving out information to everything's all like in place. And
exactly, and you're ready to do whatever. So I'm just saying that right now I'm really, really excited. You know what I mean? I'm just feel like I've just got that buzz, and it's
Well, BOA really is like the home of the new blood. The guys coming out through, sort of like trying to make a name for themselves.
Right.
Have you got any sort of advice which you can give to these guys?
Thing is, these days you've got to work so hard, man. It's like I make our own music videos for Primal Rock Rebellion, you know, like just get it as much as you can out there. I mean, I've got right into it now as well. I'm really, really bang into it, and you'll see with the latest one. But you just got to work your ass off. You've got to do everything you can. You've got to do it all yourself, and you've got to be completely dedicated, and don't expect to make a load of money straight away. And I mean, don't even expect it for the money. Like, do it for the passion and for the music. And I'd also say, do music from your heart. Don't try and jump in any scenes like just because something's fashionable or something this and that. You know what I mean? Just do it for yourself. Like, do whatever music makes you really, really buzz. And you know, I always think it's better to come out with something new, but not everyone does. But I personally do. And like something from your own heart. You know what I mean? Which you can say is yours.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say is like the most. And then absolutely go for it with everything you know with all you can, kind of thing. Yeah.
Because the industry, especially within the metal genre, has really changed over the last sort of 18 months. Especially with this year with the collapse of Roadrunner Records as well. So it's a major impact right away through the genre. So, and a lot of bands are now doing home productions, sitting at home and mixing all this up. So
because you can get it done so well. It's like, you know, and then there's so many bands, it's oversaturated. There's so much because there's not those big record companies anymore or whatever. People can say whatever. Oh no, this record company, they can label it as a bad thing, right? But I personally think it used to filter it out. You know, you see a few bands which should have made it and should have got bigger than they were or whatever. But it used to filter out the shit. And now there's so much on like the internet and stuff. There's so much of this so many bands. It's not enough time in the day to listen to them. That's what I'm saying. Listen to our stuff. It's worth it. But anyway, like, it's you got to work a lot harder than ever, in my opinion. Now you got to gig everywhere. You know, be willing to. You know, the thing is, you have to do everything. You have to be doing the internet. You have to be doing the gigs. You know, recordings have to be good. You know, everything.
Yeah. You literally have to be your own sort of promoter, your own production officer,
manager, agent, everything.
Artist, and everything rolled into one, really. So.
I heard that now. Someone told me now it's as hard to get a good agent as it used to be, like to get a a record contract.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's
totally changed, man. But you know, yeah, you just got to believe in yourself if you got something to say or do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So obviously BOA 2012. Is there any bands you're really looking forward to, or are you actually going to get a chance to see any today?
BOA.
Yeah. Bloodstock. BOA.
Sorry. That's good. Yeah, Machine Head. I've seen them drip back and they were really good.
Yeah.
I'll go and see Machine Head. I think Crowbar on when I'm doing interviews, and then I don't know much else, to be honest.
Cool.
Yeah. Who are you going to see?
Machine Head.
Yeah.
Hopefully trying to go and catch Testament.
Cool.
As well.
Yeah.
So especially with their brand new album just released as well. So
yeah, is that worth a listen?
Really good.
Yeah. Cool.
They've gone right away back to the. Well, they've almost rediscovered themselves.
Oh, right.
As the way which Testament worked back in the old days is they've really come back up through the album. I only listened to the album once so far, and I was just blown away on that first listen. You know what I mean? So really good.
Banging.
Yeah. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day. I know you've got a bit of a busy schedule.
Yeah. Quick one.
Yeah.
Quick, like 2 hours of doing loads of shit. But yeah, listen to my album.
Yeah. Most
anyway,
definitely.
Primal Rock Rebellion. I'll just say it again. Awoken Broken. So see you soon, man.
Yeah. See you soon, bud.
Cheers, mate.
Nice one.
Nice to
Thank you.
speak to you.